There's a city down in Alabama called Vincent, Alabama, right? I don't know if y'all let me know if y'all heard about this. Vincent, Alabama, they had some text messages from police officer come out, and it was a racist text message. Let me read it to y'all real quick. They have a screenshot of it. Some type of way this text message hit the internet. The police officer says, "What do you call a pregnant slave?" The other police officer's question mark. Then he sends another question mark because he really wants to know, what do you call a pregnant slave? And then the original police officer says, BOGO, B-O-G-O, buy one, get one free, right? So, corny joke, it's an old like racist dad joke. This is the humor that this guy has or whatever. And he thought that was a good idea to send to his coworker. Apparently, his coworker didn't think it was that funny. I don't know if he thought it was funny or what, but they took a screenshot of it and sent it, and it got public. The text message made its way to the internet. I'm assuming the guy who received the message is the one who put it out there. I don't know how anybody else could have got it. So what happened was the text message hit the internet. It made this is a small town. This town only has 2,000 people, so it didn't make that much noise. But it made enough noise in that area to where they had a city council meeting. And they had a big meeting, big meeting, it's a small city. They had a meeting, and the residents came out to the meeting. It looks like they met in a gymnasium somewhere. And they pretty much discussed like, hey, we need to get rid of those police officers. This town is so small, they only have 3 police officers in the town. 2 of them were in this text message thread, right? So what happened is they found out, the people running the city found out that there was some old personnel policies in place where they couldn't fire these police officers. I'm assuming it's because that would only leave 1 cop left, and they couldn't have 1 cop per 2,000 people. Whatever the case was, they had a personnel policy in place that wouldn't allow them to fire these people. So the people running this town came up with the idea to say, instead of firing them, because we can't, we are going to dissolve our police force completely, which is 3 people. So they came to the city hall meeting and they decided, or the city council meeting, and they voted, and the vote went through to dissolve their police department. That was the only thing that they could do to refrain from paying these people. They just couldn't fire them. So those guys were going to keep on receiving money if they didn't do this. So I just think it's wild, man. Right now, the city will be policed by the county government. They have their sheriff's office out there, of course. And this is a city that's pretty close to Birmingham. It's 35 miles southeast of Birmingham. So it's not like they're not too far removed from civilization, but it is a small town in Shelby County, Alabama. And it's just wild, man, that they even have a policy in place that will allow those people to keep working there just because they couldn't be fired. It's a little bit crazy. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, because I just think it's a little crazy, man.